Guys, this is something I found very interesting. Here's an example of Christopher Columbus, who was a Jew, who sailed the seas to find land for the Jews when they were exiled from Spain by the Catholic rule that took over Spain, the Spanish Inquisition, at his time. So he went out and sought new land for the Jews to be free, to worship God. God in the Bible teaches us that the sun, moon, and stars will be for signs of the times, so that his children will know the times and the seasons and the festivals, and how to celebrate the festivals, and how to, judge the times that we're living in. So here Columbus was abandoned by half his crew. They sought mutiny after him, and then half of them left him. And he was sick, and he was dying, and this was at the end of his days, and he was marooned on an island, I believe off the coast of Jamaica. But anyway, he's able to go back to God and be able to distinguish the signs of the times, and in this case, it was the blood moon that he seen coming, that only a man of God would know to study this and to know this and to see it. So he did, and he used it to his advantage. Now watch this. See what happens here, ready? Now this was in, what year was this in? This was actually in February 29th when he seen this coming. He seen it coming for February 29th, I believe. Not sure if it's 1504 or 1405. I think it's 1504 because it's after a lot of his sailing days, but let's go.
There's an astrolabe, which is a similar device except it's a complete circle. If the star is Polaris, that tells you your latitude.
Columbus has been using these skills to estimate the latitude, just how far south the islands in the Caribbean are. And even in this desperate state, abandoned by half his crew, Columbus has continued to take readings. Now he can put this unique knowledge to extraordinary use. Carrying an almanac with 30 years worth of lunar predictions, Columbus finds that just 3 days away, on February 29th, 1504, there will be a lunar eclipse visible in Jamaica. Columbus knows that if the eclipse occurs when he is on land, he will be able to calculate just how far west his fleet has sailed. And more importantly, he will be able to terrify the Indians. Columbus tells the islanders that his God is angry with them for refusing him food. The heavens are about to send a most terrible sign of the wrath of God. He warns them that a huge shadow will fall across the moon. With a 13-month lunar calendar and superstitious mythology, the idea of the moon producing signs from God isn't hard for the Indians to believe. As night approaches, Columbus waits for what he hopes will be an extraordinary heavenly display. As the earth comes between the sun and the moon, it casts a red shadow across its surface. The great navigator is proved spectacularly right.
Columbus predicted a lunar eclipse, and it actually happened. The Taínos must have been very frightened of him, believing him to have the powers of Baike, which...
There you have it. Now that was in 1504. Well, here we have one coming on 4/15, 2014. 04/15, 2014. But here it is, a man of God, seeking out the signs, the sun, moon, and the stars. I was able to save himself and his crew by following God and praying to God and talking with God. In Jesus' name, guys. God bless you.